Peach cobbler sausage, boys and girls. My deepest wish is to put this wiener in your mouth. It can be weird, but in a good sense. I want you to see how the sausage is made. We want to blow it apart and put it back together in a tube. All right, man. Here we go. This is the Sausage Sensei's private tavern. This is where I do my best drinking and where I do my best thinking. This is my secret spot. And no, I ain't gonna tell you where it's at, because if I did, this wouldn't be my secret spot now, would it? So you just come along with me. I got some things to show you. We got some things to talk about too. You want a beer? You want one? I know I'm thirsty. Come on. In Texas, when you're really hankering for a dessert, what are you gonna end up with? 9 times out of 10, it's usually gonna be some kind of cobbler. Probably a peach cobbler, which is my favorite. What I love to create are sausages that implode people's minds. Things that make them stop, think, and consider. Got it. Peach cobbler sausage, 100%. We want to blow it apart and put it back together in a tube. So what is in a peach cobbler sausage? Well, I'm glad you asked. We know we're going to have brown sugar. We know we need to carry the punch of vanilla. So that vanilla really gives it that oomph. Now, I'm not a hummingbird, so let's go ahead and balance this out with some ancho chile. What that's going to do is that's going to keep the balance between the savory notes and the sweet notes. What if I told you that a proper dessert would benefit from coffee? Oh, so does this. But just when you thought I was done, boy, are you wrong. Because we have to think about the things that make peach cobbler. Peach cobbler. That's the peaches. Gotta have the peaches. But wait, the crust. It's gotta have the crust, man. Wow, wow, wow. That looks like the scribblings of a madman. In fact, these are the scribblings of a madman. And you guys are gonna see how all of this gets put together. The old adage, you're gonna see how the sausage is being made. You're gonna see how the peach cobbler sausage is being made. And it's gonna blow your mind.
2 hours later.
Well, hello. I need to consult my shopping list. All work and no play makes the sensei a dull boy. They know. Stop following me. It's refrigerated in here. I could cut glass. Ha 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 ha. It's Ernest Tubb. He's a member of the Grand Ole Opry, man. Here he is. I'm walking the tub over you.
346 minutes later.
When's the last time you picked a fresh peach off a tree and bit into it and the juice went down your arm and down your chin? It's a special moment, but it's a moment that only lasts that long. What are you gonna do with the rest of those peaches? Peach cobbler sausage, boys and girls. Oh, that has the essence of these peaches. But not only the peaches, what if we added everything else to the equation? What if we added the pastry, the crust? Oh my God. This guy was served at Meat Stock Sydney. It's been backstage with Willie Nelson. I say to you out there that are doubting it, to clear your head, clear your eye, go zen, and just let the flavor and let the texture and let the feel of it get into you, man. You're gonna discover something about me. I don't like normal, just everyday run-of-the-mill sausage. No offense, they do their job and they do their job well. But what if we were able to put composed dishes in a tube? We will have a sausage that's savory, that's sweet, and you see it visually, you see it texturally. All the little fiddly bits, all the bits and pieces of the peach cobbler inside a tube. That's what I want you to experience. It's my personal dream. It's my deepest desire, my deepest wish is to put this wiener in your mouth. All right, proteins, boys and girls. Did I mention that this is going to be a hybrid sausage? What I mean by that is I'm not relying on that single type of protein to carry all of this. Could I just go with 100% pork? Yes, I could. But there it comes to a little bit of personal preference. Pork is made to be eaten. But we are in Texas and cattle is king. And I like to have, just personally speaking, a little bit of inclusion of the cow in this equation. We have to talk about the Cure, not that band formed in the Midlands of England, fronted by Robert Smith. If it were that Cure, I would be depressed. I might smoke clove cigarettes, and I'd wear dark eyeliner. It ain't that, but it is just like heaven if you get everything correct. We have to get our salts, this one and this one, which constitute our Cure. Now what's gonna happen, both of these will ionize, that means melt, pulling moisture away from the product, creating an environment that germs hate. And also our black pepper. So proteins, fats, salts. Boom. Slam-a-bam-a-ding-dong. There's that one. But now there's another thing that we have to do. Light brown sugar. We need to carry the full flavor and force that the peach cobbler has. Could you use dark brown sugar? Yeah, probably. But remember, that has more molasses content in it, which means more moisture, heavy quotations. Now we're gonna mix this up and then off we go. We need to work the product quickly and get it back into refrigeration, and off we go.
The next day,
I'm kind of curious to see how we are rocking and rolling with temperature. Pretty hot. I think we're gonna be okay, but remember what I told you about trusting your instincts. Trust your instincts. Sometimes the best move is no move at all. I'm gonna lay hands on this like Jesus, and I'm gonna listen to my instinct. The hands of the sensei have spoken, and they say that it is perfectly acceptable to run this through. So we're doing it, but be very quick about it. So, there she goes. It's all about the base. That's right. It's about the bottom end. It's about that P-funk. It's about keeping it 4 on the floor with that groove. See that? That's that brown sugar. There it is. Don't lose that. That's where the flavor's at, man. Back in she goes.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Going to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Here we go. That's right, Raw Essentials have hooked us up. Look at this veritable cornucopia of beautiful, colorful spices. We're just reinforcing the flavor profile, savory and sweet, right in the middle. All right, raw-essentials.com, baby, in case you're wondering. Ooh, son, that is packing a wallop, dude. Good stuff, man. Our milk powder. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Oh, but you know what? Guess what Daddy's got? Hold on. Guess what it is? That's right. This is vanilla powder. Vanilla is key in what, about 99 and 44/100% of desserts? You need that punch, that vanilla flavor, and by God, we're gonna give it to it. Come on, man. Look at that, smell that? What this smells like to me, man, this smells like a Sunday afternoon picnic at Aunt Ethel's house after she gets finished frying chicken and the peach cobbler comes out the oven. And then she's got the coffee on the stovetop on the percolator rocking and rolling. That's what this smells like. Oh, This makes me want to cry. Good stuff. We're gonna put this together. See you on the other side.
Many, many minutes later.
Howdy, howdy. I'm back again. Did you miss me? I didn't miss myself. What's that say? I don't know. But anyway, this is the second day of the process. Day 2, grind, bind, case, link. We're gonna take the ground, minced meat and fats, bring it together with our spice mix and create our meat emulsion. So without further ado, let's make it happen. Where did I put it? There it is. I gotta rearrange the furniture a little bit. You stay over there. Stop. These guys are like fighting one another sometimes. Hi, how are you doing? You doing good? All right, cool. Hey ninja, hello. You see it, don't you? Every ninja needs a sensei. Beautiful. Smells tremendous. That's baller right there. Dumpy dumpy. Let's tighten it up a little bit. This would be the crust, the dough for the peach cobbler. This is gonna act as kind of a binder. We're gonna add a little bit more as we progress. It wouldn't be a cobbler if it didn't have the dough or the crust. This is day old, so it's kind of staled out, meaning it will retain better inside this mix. Think meatloaf. We're gonna do that here as well, and we're also going to reinforce the taste and visual effect of the cobbler itself by going at it in this nature. So let's go. Oh man, that feels good. Smells great. Ooh, that punch of vanilla. If you want a really good workout, sensei style, come to the gym with me. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's it. So nice and tacky, just like your sister. You have to work with intent. The only parameters are time and temperature. When it starts getting gummy, sticky, and tacky, stop. In she goes. I'll see you, after a while. Bye.
Many hours later.
Hello! If I were to use this canned peach, the moisture will break the emulsion here. Moisture, breakage, breakage, moisture. How do we get around that? By using dehydrated peaches. If I were to mix these peaches straight in, we would lose the visual and textural element. So we're gonna stud the peaches onto the product, and we're gonna stud the dough or the crust. Then I'm gonna punch it down, load up some product, punch it down. It smells like summertime, dude. I'm not a wintertime person at all. I hate winter. When it hits about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm ready to put on long underwear. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Boom. Dip, 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 dip. Clear out the casing. Up onto the horn, nice and easy. Jam it on there. Providing pressure on the upper third of that horn, and we're just kind of cranking it out, maybe about 3.5 turns on the handle. There we go. I'm digging it. This is finesse, but don't let it scare you. It looks strange. It feels like an alien autopsy. I wonder if they still probe. If they don't, I'm not interested. I don't know if you can see the fiddly bits, but it's still pretty cool. Look, there's a peach. There's a peach. There's some more peaches and crust. Dude, that smells amazing. I need to get it back in the refrigeration unit or we won't be able to bite into a peach at all. We'll be biting into disappointment.
A little later.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're gonna go visit Abe Lincoln by going to Lincoln Town. We're gonna cruise up in a Lincoln Mark III. I got a tub of sausages here that have been cased up. Now, the next step is they need to be linked up. Now, this rope of sausage is already really tight inside the casing. Tighter than a tick on a flea's behind. I'm gonna squeeze down, put the product in my hand like this, hold it, roll it forward. If I see an air pocket, I poke it. No, it's not detrimental to the sausage. Rendered fat will not leak out of it. Much like Lazarus in the Bible, it will heal itself, meaning that the rendered fat inside the sausage will seal up the hole under heat, forward, back, forward. So as you saw, I just counted. This sausage rolled this way away from me, this one rolled back to me, this one rolled forward, forward, back, forward, back. If I rotated every sausage in the same direction, what's going to happen is it will untie the knot before it. Well, we can't be having that, so we are going to alternate our spins, not the spins I get when I drink too much and I'm laying in bed. Now, as you can see, I'm going pretty fast, but for you in the audience, chill out, man. That is tight, man, tight as a drum. These sausages go back into the refrigeration unit. The moisture will evaporate off of these sausages and contract and shrink the casings tighter onto the mix, while at the same time, the internal product will set.
The next day,
Well, top of the morning to you. We're gonna go into the Christopher Walken and check the wieners. Oh yeah, top of the morning. Hello, my little babies. Oh yeah. Get a bite of that peach right there, man. I wonder what Alton Brown is doing right now. Strolling, yeah. Let's go strolling. Look at that, see that? Okay, let's load you guys up. These look great. There's nothing more beautiful than a sausage glistening in the morning light. We're looking for no more than 150 degrees on this gauge. Go above 150 at your own risk. What we're trying to achieve in this vessel is slowly shrinking the casings, and it will take upwards of maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 hours depending upon your vessel. So we're just gonna Cadillac. We're gonna drop the tilt wheel down, put the power seat back, and put the Barry White on the 8-track and groove. The mantra is watch your sausage, watch your fire, watch your fire, watch your sausage. It's gonna tell you what it wants. Ho, ho, ho!
What you say, Bill?
How's
Good
it
to see you,
going?
man.
Come on, man. Good to see you guys. You caught me on a good day, actually, because I have some sausages in that pit right now. They're just sitting in their Cadillac. You wouldn't want to try it, would you?
I always want to try it. Come on, man.
Okay, come on, man. I'll pull one out, dude, and I'll show you what I got. Look at my glistening wiener.
I want to try this peach cobbler sausage.
Okay, you showed up on a good day, because
I know.
guess what's right chap? Peach cobbler sausage. Okay, here it is. I started making this when I was working with my old business partner, John Brotherton. But look at the cross section of this, man.
That
It's
is
crazy.
beautiful.
good. Take the one you like.
Cheers. Cheers.
Man,
What do you think,
Cheers,
Eddie?
Bill.
all right.
See?
Look at that cross section. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That is freaking good. I'm not lying.
That is amazing. Wow.
So the
This is
cobbler
good.
queen, yeah?
I approve.
Cobbler queen approved. Woo! I know you have high standards.
I do. I do.
Yeah, I know you do.
This might be the best sausage I've ever tasted.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I really like it a lot.
Tell that
But
guy that.
Yeah.
Say
this
that
may
again.
This may be the best sausage I've. Oh, wait a minute. My friends in Lockhart are listening. It's one of the best sausages I've ever tasted, Bill.
I sure appreciate that.
That's one way I can have dessert and dinner at the same time.
She's a squirter. I know these folks. Good people, one and all. They have good taste, so I'm happy that they like them. Cheers, y'all. Catch y'all on the other side of the sausage trail. Adios, amigos.